Hi everyone and welcome back. My name is Brittany and I'm a new streamer who loves to get lost in video games, but my favorites are RPGs, Sims, cozy games, and a few dungeon crawlers in there for variety. Today I'm going to be working on my Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. Just to catch you up, my Paladin Dark Urge character had a quick chat with Nettie, and really we just found out she was either going to poison us or I guess just kill us. Really, it was take the poison or get killed, I guess. Now we are tasked with finding Halson, who's apparently gonna help us. He's been kidnapped by some goblins. We of course have to figure that mess out. We also found out that Astarion is a vampire when he just suddenly volunteered this information. We also got Withers, aka Bone Daddy from the Dank Crypt. We also picked up Will, and we met up with Scratch just before my power went out and we had to cut the whole stream short. Today we're going to be checking out this village just above where we are with Scratch now. So grab a beverage, stay hydrated, grab a snack, and sit back and let's have some fun together. And I will talk to Alfira in good time. It's not, rush into anything rash or anything like that. So we went and said hi to Scratch. He's still hanging out here by his old owner, who has a bunch of letters that looks like they're open.
One day I'll catch a break.
That could happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's gonna happen with Alfira. Whoever that might be. I don't even know who that is. I love just grabbing the free food, especially now that I have to do 80 food. I think that's the most painful part of tactician.
Loves waiting for you once this is all over.
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
Oh, Gale.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
I feel like Shadowheart is like, I can't handle relationships, but secretly she wants one. She wants to be in a relationship.
Feed if you must,
With Drow.
but give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake
Wow.
through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
My favorite part about having everybody here is just you get the constant banter, and it is constant. Alright.
Laser, have you ever done a good deed just for the sake of it?
I have performed deeds well and efficiently. Is this what you mean?
Not exactly. But you answered my question.
I love their banter. Alright. He's gonna hide. And sneak attack. Deck. You got this, Astari. Oh! I've never had him not just die. Oh. That's cool. That was a critical one too. Dang. Yeah, I've always just killed him in his sleep. Oh my god, Hazel. Get your life together.
Destroyer.
Or Bugbear. I feel like he had it coming.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones.
Blueprints for some devilish weapon.
They always disappoint, though.
Our friend was a fine blacksmith.
Take those off your hands.
No traps, please. What path lies before me?
Or bugbear. Super dead. Just gonna take this cheap wine. Cheap wine. Oh my god, Gale.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
I am apparently not very smart. You have a strange definition of flattery.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
What is it that this devil wants so badly?
Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Look, Gale. What do you think Raphael's ambition could be?
I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Oh my god. I mean, Gil did kind of mansplain that. Will is right there. I mean, we don't know about his warlocky way. I guess we know he's a warlock. We know that he's a warlock. Everybody gets shovels. You get a shovel. You get a shovel. I already opened that. I need that. Alright.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That's a mood. Still breathing despite everything. That's me on the daily. Ooh. Ooh, I get a feat. Durable. I feel like this one is the most helpful early on. Everybody gets it, because nothing sucks more than trying to heal everybody. Constantly. Yeah, plus you could use some more Constitution, Lae'zel. She's gonna be my tank. The first week. Your non-bards get. So does that mean you make everybody a performer? Bunch of. Is this so you can have your band, the Absolutists? It's probably one of my favorite ones you did. We play 4 nights a week in the lower cities. Oh, amazing. That's great view. Oop, wrong person.
Don't touch me. Go.
Guess we didn't need to use that door. Oh, I was like, what is that yelling over there? Ooh, Highcliffe's journal. Ooh, I got XP for that.
It's
Ooh.
mine now.
Not to my taste, certainly.
Oh my god, we all know Shadowheart. Oh, there's a guy there.
Let's keep to the shadows. Nice and easy.
I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and quick save here just in case. This goes like the bugbear.
What is your interest in
Time. Or rather, the absence of it.
Ooh.
The astral plane.
True.
Everything is eternal.
It will be my home soon enough. Should
Subtle steps.
Take all that wine.
Help myself.
Use that. Alright, everybody's back together again.
No one stopped me yet.
You have my attention.
More level ups. Okay, other than the firebolt, what is your favorite cantrip? I feel like mine might be Bone Shell. Just because this one, yeah, they can't heal on their next turn. Which, the first time I had someone do that to me was so hurtful. Greater. Oh, is Eldritch Blast a cantrip? You could use some Constitution, Gale. I see. That's how they get around the spell slot. Sure. Have a color spray. Sure. Yeah.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Best be on my way.
Search that skelly. I feel like by the time I'm in the third act, I have like the most ridiculous key ring. Just like picking up every key.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Authority. Hmm. Am I gonna get in trouble for this one? I'm so worried about breaking my oath again. As long as I don't do deception, I think I'm okay, right? Right? Eat your own. That's not an option. We're gonna do it. Help me, Shadowheart. This is essentially the case of you can roll anything but a 1.
Yes. Yes, true soul.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
My brain.
Don't let me keep you, boss. Lads were gathered by the windmill.
Everyone wants to talk. I'm gonna choose Astarion. I feel like his reaction's always the best.
By the sundering. The parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease.
It's so hurtful when you roll one.
Use will sicken us further.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
It's only valuable if we understand it. And we don't. Not yet, at least.
Didn't I click on a star? Let's see. These are strange times and even stranger powers. We should seek to understand them before we make any rash decisions.
Sensible.
Glad someone thinks so. Shadowheart gets me. Oh, thank God, the waypoint.
You've a particular way with words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of elegance.
Okay, Gale. Alright.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for ice.
I do not. What the hells are you doing?
What's it
I'm a
bloody
paladin.
look
I'm a
like?
paladin.
We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Okay. Release the gnome at 1. Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Never mind. That logic's pretty sound. Paladin. Fun's over. Release the gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response.
Oh
Your
no.
illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
It's gonna be a... What is Will looking at? Like, Shadowheart and Lae'zel are like trying to intimidate, but Will's just like, look at those clouds. Will's looking majestically up into the distance. He is. He really is. He's looking real majestic. Shadowheart's like side eye here though. Like, look at these two. Like, they are offering so much side eye. Let me see. Do I try and intimidate him? Yeah, I'm gonna do it the Paladin way. The Paladin way. Help Shadowheart. Oh, dang.
The goblin's nostrils flare, as if trying to judge you through smell alone.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us. Move it! Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
They're all just like running around. I'm gonna just take this. Yeah. We'll stop it. Have you ever accidentally shot the gnome into space?
The devil with the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero.
Definitely no. Have you done it on purpose?
A farmer made a deal with the devil.
Intentionally,
So
then, I
story
should say.
goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy
Oh, it's intentional.
don't you think?
With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer. No matter
Oh,
how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
seemed to be from experience. Don't worry. I have no interest in a devil's deal.
That's because you still have hope.
Oh.
But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
It's
My faith will guide me.
level up Shadowheart. Oh, she was the last one. I accidentally did shoot the gnome once. It was really embarrassing.
Let's move.
I did not mean to. Alright, let's just talk to everybody and get the devil combo out.
His paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not?
I love
Next
her.
to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Oh, we have no dragons at our disposal now. Kithrak, what does that mean?
Yankee Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Kithrak equals captain. Why were these knights chasing the Mind Flayer ship? I
The
mean,
Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
how does it do that? Alright, we talked to Will. Shadowheart.
Bloody hells. Literally.
I love you.
Just when I think I've got a
I love them
grasp on my
all.
dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil. We shouldn't trust him.
No
Simple as
doubt at all.
that.
He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
We can't trust Raphael.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
She is something. She's like, didn't realize you were so well versed in mental and emotional torment.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Okay. Let's see. I think Astarian's the only one we haven't talked to.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
We've been in this game for like 5 minutes. He's not. We still have options.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
So what do we do?
We keep hunting for answers. What other choice do we have? This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
The difference there between Gale and Astarian talking about that, you know, Gale's like mansplaining, and then Astarian's like, this is messed up, man. We're just gonna take all that. Nothing dead. You get that. A pitchfork, finally. A real weapon.
Astarian, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Still alive.
That deserves
so
that.
That's progress. At the ready.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
What just happened? Option is no longer valid. I can't ask her what's happening. Whoops. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, to be fair, the release brake lever sounds like the brake lever to me. And the first time I ever did that, I was embarrassed.
What's up for discussion?
Cut me loose!
Alright, free him.
Ugh. Maga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
I'm just gonna do it. I freed you. A little compensation would be nice.
As expected. Coercion by the book. Take
Will
my pack,
disapproves.
if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
You're a little far from home for a deep gnome.
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I'm gonna use that next time I meet somebody I don't really care for. Well, if we meet again, we will have met again.
Did I play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
Darkridge is so sad.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
I'm food. You're quite eloquent for an ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Unless you bear the mark, of course.
I'm gonna walk into every meeting from now on and be like, am I not astonishing? Should I do the paladin thing? Or should I just go straight to attacking a diet of wizards? Cleric. It was a cleric, I think. But why did a cleric need, like, an int? Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go straight for attacking. I feel like I want to attack him. I'm just gonna do the paladin thing. Sure, I have more options.
Food? No, not food.
Too tough.
Too tough for your digestion, I fear. Perhaps friend, then.
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins. You should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion.
I do have an MBA.
Tempt me.
Ah. Oh my gosh. Do I get a bonus roll for I don't. Fight for me my oath and I'll cut the last meal from your belly. Let's go for it. Oh big oh shit. Well, let's see if this rolls. Oh, I did not think I was gonna get a 22.
Calm now. Famished though we are friends, are we not?
Are we?
Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises, and never a moment before. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around.
Few other ogres. I feel like Astarion just gagged. Will looks shocked. It's the background for me.
Sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
Alrighty.
We will keep close. When you are ready, sound the horn.
I like I should way more experience from that. There you are.
What is the roundup?
Nothing.
Less you like trash.
Can a squid go solo later?
Looking.
You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. Geich gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
This place has good stuff.
It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Thank you, Shadowheart. Always an astute observer.
Gotta be something here. How'd you know?
I just do. The others drunk off that
Well,
Thomas
it's no Baldur's gift. But at least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs naked in the fountains. Oh, civilization.
Garbage.
Can I just steal this wine? Ooh. I always steal the paintings, and they're not even that valuable. But it's more like the principle of the thing. Dang, 4 healing potions. There's another. Yeah, quit getting in my way. A suspicious poison. Wow. How many of us you all suck?
Maybe I need more pockets.
Oh. I should have had people be alert. I am in the apothecary's basement. Already. Oh my gosh. So many hit points.
Be quick.
Oh no. Alright, Bersa. Thought you said Eldritch Blast was good.
Victory awaits.
Oh no.
No time to waste.
We spec into the knockback, it really is. Well, I clearly did not. Or if I did, maybe I haven't been able to yet, or I don't know. Alright. Go, Gale, go!
I won't give in. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Talk to me.
She's like my worst when it comes to anything. Guiding bolt. She always misses. Exactly. Starring gets me.
On my way.
I haven't even made it to the mirror yet.
Making my move.
How could I take sass from it already? Oh, I woke that one up by accident. see.
This is your end.
Oh, she missed. Okay, you got this, Gale. I believe in you.
Where do I go from here?
Mac. Oh, phew. I definitely had almost everyone die once in the fight.
Well,
That was a bummer.
I'll take that. Something good here, I hope.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Every day when I'm working. Oh no.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I mean, Astarion has a good point. How do people do this all day? By this, I mean, being a magistrate was too hard. It was hard. He died. Not to defend him and all, but he died. Tell it your name.
I do not know this name. If you are known,
Also, ask Astarion, really.
step forward and declare yourself an ally.
Yes, an ally.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
Lich, may he die 1,000 more deaths.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
I read a doctor's journal. He used a balsam to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
I'd look for whatever spell will rid me of this worm in my head.
You seek to survive.
Yes.
You seek power.
Right. Okay.
Be welcome.
Power is surviving. Not becoming a mind player. Time to get some stuff. This is like very kept trying, but I kept failing. Ooh, there's a number of spells. All right, who has the highest intelligence? Gale.
He'd been pretty young when it was killed. His cave bear. Rather sad, really.
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
It's big, but still young. Heavens help the hunter if its mother caught them.
Moving ahead.
Oh my gosh. They're all out of control. I'll take that. Evil Eye. Okay, so this book is interesting to me because, you know, it talks about night hags and sea hags, but the green hags, they're beautiful, powerful, and you should speak not a word against them. It's us. Also modern medicine.
Trap.
Oh.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Everybody go stand over here. Auntie uploaded. Y'all suck at traps.
What now?
We're either about to die or lockpick.
Easy.
You got this, I'm sure. Who didn't?
No time to rest?
Be careful. There are traps about.
Let's see, can I Darian get these? Oh yeah. Oh, that was close. Okay.
Can't give up now.
Now I'm gonna grab this.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome, something profane.
A cursed book? How obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
Obvious. Tuck the book into your pack. Hopefully I already.
How much farther can I go?
My face protects me. Need to keep going.
Which way to the nearest library? Forthwith.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
It's always a good sign when you start ticking down.
Ever onward.
Keep your distance.
I'm pretty sure we're okay. We did the. Yeah, we're fine.
All right. What now?
Fine.
These boots have seen everything. Looking ahead.
You know, for being a alleged, like, cursed tome, not that, like, cursed, really, when you think about it. Is there anything here? No. Well, I mean, the worst that happens is, I mean, you can get cursed, I guess, maybe later, but
The blade
you know, you
of
can
frontiers,
just...
Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
I can. If you smash the mirror, can you still get in? I kind of assumed you couldn't get in, so I want to go back in. So you just walk through. Then what's the point? What's the point of the mirror? Karlach can also just then. Who's Karlach? I don't think we've met her yet.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
Oh well. Such a kill sport. Boss Bay. Yeah, I think after I sell some, I guess we only have a short rest. How are we doing on spell slots? That's what I was afraid of. We may have to rest.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
I don't know why he tells me that like I care. Ooh, I should keep some of this for good old Gale boy. Get rid of that. Alright.
Silva.
Yeah. I can't remember if we talked to the teeth. We did. I can't remember if I talked to Auntie Ethel yet.
I should speak up.
My dagger.
Oh dear.
Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
I much prefer roasted dwarf. Stop thinking about delicious dwarf and take the bowl.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I do for some salt?
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh.
You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep.
I'm not gonna eat roast dwarf. She's a paladin. That will get me kicked out so quick. I'm gonna let her fuss over me.
Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Might this concoction... Oh, what is this exactly?
Oh, 'tis just a healing potion. Nothing fancy. Here.
Aw. She seems nice. Don't do it.
Need a pick-me-up. I'm sorry to go on about it. But are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
I don't really know what's wrong with me. That's the problem. I've been better. It's difficult to explain.
I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
Why, she sounds positively demented. I love it. Let's tell her everything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
Mind player parasite in my head.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home.
Oh my god. Things turn violent with Auntie Ethel. She isn't happy with us. That's probably the nicest way of putting it.
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map.
Oh,
I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
What harm? Show me your wares.
Bother.
So sus. I'm gonna buy all the water from her. That's too funny. I might buy this fish though. She does seem a little sus.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you.
I don't think she would
Take care,
hate
pet.
it. I don't know that she would hate it. She may not be like the most upset. I think I'm gonna rest.
Well met.
Oh, the camp can wait for me.
The blade stands at the ready. And just...
And then... where's... Get.
What's on your mind?
I need you to remain camp.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but albeit...
Oh my gosh. Alright, go to camp. Gonna quick save, just in case. Do I have enough supplies? Okay, I do. 400. No!
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althira, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm.
Why? No, I feel like I have to load. This is a tragedy. We're gonna load. We can't not. We can't not. The sadness I have in my heart right now. Alright, we're gonna go say hi to Alfira before she comes and visits us. Just had to call the last light down. You're not wrong.
Have I been this way before?
How long until Ronan shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Wow.
Look, don't take your eyes off my hands.
Oh, wrong way. I have not saved the kid from the heartbeats yet either. Hoping I had more time. I go grab Gale again. We're gonna go take care of the harpies too.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Cool hat.
With
Was really hopeful that we wouldn't have to have
well,
this conversation yet.
That's the.
Also, one of my favorite parts is when you're the dirge. I'm just gonna do it now because it's like my favorite.
what's on your mind?
I have violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too.
We all
As
have
regards
those.
to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about.
Nothing to
so long
worry
as they
about.
remain fantasies.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's the problem. But they're all like that. They're all like, that's fine. I've got this bloodthirst and urge to destroy, maim, and kill. If someone walked up and told me that, I'd be like,
I understand.
anger.
We've been preyed on by elithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Will's just like pointed in the right direction. Also, Lae'zel's always sharpening her swords.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up.
Lae'zel is the most supportive of your bloodthirst. Your desire to maim and kill.
I suppose you want to hear about Khazad-dûr.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have this conversation. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good.
Yes, you should romance
Khazad-dûr is a
Lae'zel.
vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
That feels very personal. Tormentor, what did he do?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
I'll watch your back, don't worry.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
I was gonna tell you about my bloodthirst. Oh. Turns out I can't have that conversation. He's probably chill with it. Anyway, let's go kill some harpies. Then tragedy befalls us. Actually, before we do, I think I'm gonna take a quick break.
I've never learned to
And then it'll be harpy time. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, maybe like a few minutes, and then yeah, we'll come back.
do wish I could understand you.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what
All right, and we're back. Also, you should absolutely romance Lae'zel. All right, we're gonna go kill some herpes first. Look, why it's saving.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Is someone singing?
Someone singing.
It's beautiful.
I'm highly suspicious.
Shh! Listen!
Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
I don't hear anything. Come back to shore.
No, it's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Why did they get to go first, though? Gale!
I see you now for what you are.
Who's out here? Gale and Will. Gale sees you for what you are now. My god.
What now? What happened? Damned monster. I'll make you pay.
Gale was totally in. And so was Will, technically. Will has to meet Timzor.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I should have used it. That's my... Dang it. Alright, someone save poor Gale here. God damn it, Gale. It was worth an effort.
They burn.
Can't afford to let up. Onward.
Forgot about that one. You have to be right next to. Remind me to respect Shadowheart. Oh, who got it? Oh no, sorry. This is not going great. Lae'zel too? Good lord. Serpentine. Nerds.
Got to focus.
Alright, go hit that. Oh my gosh. Shadowheart. Hit something. Oh my god, Gale. This is going great. Everybody's real great. Even the kid. Oh my goodness.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
I'll make you pay.
Now you guys are all big mad. Had to have Shadowheart doing stuff. Uh-oh. Light them. Yes, Gale, we all know you need help. We're in the middle of a fight, man.
Ready.
Dang it, she's safe.
Holding back.
Gale's like over here dying.
What is this? I will have your head, Harpy.
I will ascend.
Trip attack. But the melee kind. And she did. Oh, goodness gracious.
What to do?
We did not come out of that so hot.
Are they gone?
They're gone. Are you alright?
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
I bet. You were brave, child. Heroic even. You're safe now. Wow.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
You and Gale
Wait,
both.
You should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donnie. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Dragon's lair. Well, we somehow made it out of that alive.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Oh, Gale wants to chat. You can chat
Your taste.
when you are not hiding. Wearing that.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could
That
have.
scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
I'm gonna loot it, don't worry. Met with lots of harpies,
And
did you?
worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ah, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either.
So humble.
Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
But Chaz?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
If not over, then through.
Gonna wander over here. So do you think like harpies lay eggs?
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Ooh, a supply pack. That's almost worth it. Wingless skipping. That's definitely not what they were holding. Who dat? Seems normal. Okay, jump all the way there. 3 hit points. Worth it. Wingless Gift Yankee. That seems mean. Maisel would be very upset at you.
What's in here?
Alright.
What if this crash doesn't work out, Maisel? What if your kin fail you?
If I can reach the crash, my kin will provide. Any failure will be mine alone.
If you say so. Just don't expect me to put all my eggs in the same basket.
That expression must sound curious for Gith Yankee here, given the way they're birthed.
Oh boy. This crew.
Damn it!
This isn't the squirrel you can like harm, is it?
Quite ready for you.
I have such a headache.
Do I have any? I don't think I have any. Talk to animals yet.
What's next, I wonder?
Anybody have any? Nope.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, I always miss the squirrel.
No, that's awful.
I know these two. Just run away. They're like, this is garbage.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change.
No.
Become.
Stay silent and listen.
Change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
That's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy. Mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, oh.
So does she teach you how to actually play, or does she just give you the lute? She teaches you to play. So does that mean you get the performance perk? It's like a free Okay, I'm gonna do it. Can I help you finish that song?
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want.
Hand me that lute.
I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Do I just roll? Slip the lute into your back. Alright, we're gonna do it. Oh my gosh. I don't want to fail this. Oh my god. Roll with it. Oh, I just very much rolled with it.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you pull the last light down.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can keep this up. So scared. How do I keep rolling well?
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend.
Sorry.
That song was beautiful, worthy of a few tears.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sure, your teacher would be proud to see you now.
She'd yell at me for that clunky verse. And make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the lute. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
Why? Alright, Alfira.
It's still rough. But
okay, can you go running? You should go anywhere else. Let's go talk to Bolo.
Yes, I see. And is that her with two Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions, Bolo.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Give an exact description.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon.
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon.
Dragon.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a worker.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've
From
interrogated
start to
one,
finish.
a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
The scandal. Hold your tongue.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak.
Oh.
I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Be careful. Goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Potion.
Until we meet again.
Oh my gosh, Fulla, you're gonna get yourself killed. As noted. Somewhat deserved.
Well,
okay, go to camp.
Are you sure?
I'm
Blade
sure.
And just
Yes, I see.
What's on your mind?
Sure, meaning
I
camp.
question the wisdom. I'll be in the camp then.
Oh, grumpy pants. You know, I did like having my camp not bloodied.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me! It's Alfira, from the Grove.
My character looks like she's gonna fight her. Alfira, what are you doing out here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. To prove that I can be half the bard Lihala was. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. As you've helped me.
Oh, are you safe for free at the Grove? There's no way to... Are you sure? I lead a dangerous life.
I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
You may join me. I'd love to have you.
Really? Just like that?
I mean...
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just keep it quiet here.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Oh, lovely. Well... You've gotta blame this guy. I mean, I really can't blame him.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I think I have a magic
Your
artifact.
enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
What do you make of having a vampire in our
We
camp?
all have our burdens. One way or the other.
My memories before the Nautiloid are shrouded in darkness.
Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of ceremorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book.
Might forgetful. Whoa, don't move an entire log. See, let's talk to Will.
Well met.
How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the
Karlach's
house?
fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return.
The source.
One of the archdevil Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate. devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay.
All right. What else is on your mind?
How did you become the Blade of Frontiers? It's your favorite story about how he became a powerful and hot friend who makes me do things with contracts.
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
And he named you the Blade of Frontiers. What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
No, angry.
David.
Angry at the monsters preying on innocents.
I know it is.
Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
How did you get your name? It's an awful story, but I'll never get to that part. And before that...
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father.
A single
he
father?
Wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone. Carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea.
Is it?
A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
It's a good one. Did you just come up with that just now? Because that's amazing. Oh my gosh.
By all means.
I have no memory.
Seems unusual to me.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who maybe. That's fair.
Tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it.
Rubber skin
All the
tentacle
more reason
monster.
to stick close. I think you'll agree.
Yes. Okay, bye-bye. Where's... Am I... Oh, she's right here. What's she doing? What's she doing?
Speak.
Are you sure a crush is our only path?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
That kind of wisdom is very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, Infinities upon infinities.
You look so unusual. Githyanki are rare in these parts.
I expect I am your first.
I know of Githyanki, but I've never met one.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them.
She's mad at
That
me.
large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Come on now, it isn't that large.
Decadent then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Are you being mean to Lae'zel? Because she is...
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure?
In great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Every This sounds really, really terrible. That sounds awful. How are you so calm?
Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
On to other matters. I was to say, you're worried we haven't changed this with good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought.
She's so
But
mean.
anomalies lead
I
to
love her.
surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
My past is a mystery. Could the parasite have caused that?
Ceramorphosis takes all of you. Mind, body, soul. An ordinary tadpole would eat at your memories until they were lost to the void. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if another factor's in play.
Alright, bye. Alright, let's talk to a sergeant.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
Wow. Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it.
You must remember your life before that.
I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you.
Talks about it so casually. How were you turned?
I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer.
Yeah.
It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Aw, sad panda. Tell me about your
Why
history.
do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps
I
still
am literally trying to do anything to not go
I
to
was
sleep
never
right
able
now.
to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Okay. It's inevitable. I know. What do you make of Raphael's deal?
It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
We have better options.
Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
We're gonna bet eternity on it. Okay, bye. Alright, Shadowheart last.
That'll fit in my pack.
Oh, no, I don't want to steal anything from Shadowheart. That feels weird.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
What's the story with that odd little artifact?
Story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
She's so mean.
Forget you ever saw it.
I will not. My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on you?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
Oh, funny. We should get to know each other a little more.
Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Wow. We have to rely on each other. Easier if we know each other as well.
Easy is often less interesting.
She's so mean.
Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head.
I absolutely can. Maybe I'd like to get to know you better.
Sweet of you. But don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
Wow. If that's what you prefer, I can respect that.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
If you're a Selûnite, she does not think that.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
You must have thoughts about it all
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it.
Oh my God.
Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. Oh, there's Ethel. Not that I'm keen to trust her. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
What will you do if you remove it?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home.
Very inquisitive.
Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Who dat? Seems personal. I won't pry.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
But she's mean to me.
If I have, I can't remember them.
Alright. Oh, it's time for everybody to go to sleep. Let's see what Gail's cooking today. Should I talk to Alfiera one more time?
I can't wait to hit the road. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
3 dry sausages and a watermelon. Find out. Oh, it's quite the meal today. I feel like this is an interesting mix. Got a dry pork sausage, 2 spicy sausage legs. Okay, but the lemon, cheese, raspberries, apple, like there's a lot going on here. Alright, full rest.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your
There's a
bed.
fruit course.
You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition.
We couldn't save
The body
you.
of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Try hard to remember. Something. Anything. Oh no. Did not do well on that roll.
The throbbing in your skull will hardly let you think, let alone remember.
Can you blame Astarion? I don't think you can you? Wow! You know what? For that, I'm rolling again. I can hear you laughing in the other room.
There is nothing else here, and no one else around.
So
You and the corpse seem to have been alone together for quite some time. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Wonder what curses in your heart to kill in your sleep.
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
I can't even stealth her out. There's like no way. The armor has got me at a disadvantage. Let's save. Let's save. Let's try to hide the body. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it worked!
A
Okay.
light and delicate girl. There should be no trouble at all to toss her into a ditch. You roll her away, further bloodying your hands as you do. In lumbering style, you have gotten away with murder.
And no one's just like, where did that weird ritualistic blood spot come from? It's strange.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Yeah,
Dost
I
thou require a new ally?
I didn't mean to
Oh,
kill
perhaps
Alfilera.
the bard's death is a weight for thine own conscience to bear. She will be left to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her no more.
Oh. I feel like you should be able to. It's Scratch. Pet him. Aw, he's a good dog. Starion, there's some blood there if you want it.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
He knows.
Well met.
I like how it's morning and
That's
Will's getting drunk. It's like, might as well get wasted.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Weebisance. I think there's one more thing I want to do before I call it a night. I've got time.
I was wondering about your queen, Blighted. What tales of her reach us are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you would describe her.
Blighted is unity, fear and beauty, life and unlife. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
This is the last thing I want to do today.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Open the door.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
Ooh. Open the door anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
Everyone's face here is like a Renaissance painting. Will's like taking it all in. Can I get out?
Smash! Oh, smash you!
She's the one that didn't want us to go in anyway.
Let my name be known.
Bonk him. Oh. Huzzah! That worked a little too well.
Don't get too close.
One. There we go.
I missed this. Step quick.
Oh!
Finding my way.
I think I just blew up a door.
What should I do?
I don't know. I forgot to respec you again.
Survival is all that matters.
Divine Smite. Smite him. Bonk.
You bow or you break.
Battle of wits.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Just gonna grab this pork loin.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I saw you training those children. You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson after all.
Prepared.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. But we got a lot. We didn't lose power, which I think is bigger. So that's good, I guess. So thank you all for hanging out with me today, as we explored Faerun with the Tieflings. Come to hang out with us again another time. Thank you, and have a good one.